You're not losing strength just because of age. You're losing it because of something quieter and far more common than you think. It's called sarcopenia, and it's the real reason why things like walking upstairs or lifting groceries suddenly feel harder. At first, you might brush it off. I'm just getting older, you think. But here's the truth. Muscle loss after 60 is not guaranteed. It's preventable, and in many cases reversible with the right food on your plate. Now, a lot of us rely on eggs, thinking they're the gold standard for protein. And eggs are great. But did you know there are other foods, some of them probably in your kitchen right now, that actually offer more protein than eggs? And even better, they support strength, balance, and independence in ways that matter most as we age. So if you've been feeling a little weaker lately, worried about mobility, or just want to feel more steady on your feet again, stick with me. Because what you're about to learn could quietly change your routine and your health for the better. Before we dive in, tell me, have you noticed changes in your strength or energy lately? Share your story in the comments. You never know who it might help feel less alone. And if videos like this make you feel more informed and confident, please hit that subscribe button for Vital 365. We're here with science-backed tips made just for older adults. Let's dive into 5 powerful foods that quietly outperform eggs and how they help fight off muscle loss, one bite at a time. Let's start with something simple, familiar, and probably already in your fridge: chicken. You might think of chicken as just a dinner staple, but for muscle protection after 60, it's nothing short of a powerhouse. A 100-gram serving of cooked chicken breast delivers around 27 grams of high-quality complete protein. That's more than twice what you'd get from the same amount of eggs. And that matters. Because as we age, our bodies don't use protein as efficiently. So it's not just about getting some protein, it's about getting enough of the right kind. But it's not only the amount of protein. Chicken gives you 2 more key nutrients: creatine and leucine. Creatine is like fuel for your muscles. It helps you recover faster from daily activities like carrying groceries, gardening, or just walking around the block. If you find yourself getting tired or sore from small efforts, creatine can help you bounce back faster. Leucine, on the other hand, is an amino acid that acts like a muscle trigger. Even if you're not moving as much, leucine signals your body to hold on to the muscle you've got and build more when possible. So if your legs feel unsteady, your balance is slipping, or standing up from a chair feels harder, leucine might be exactly what your body needs. Now, how much chicken should you eat? Aim for a palm-sized portion. 100 to 150 grams per day is a solid target. And here's a tip: how you cook, it matters. High heat methods like deep frying or heavy grilling can destroy nutrients and create harmful compounds. Instead, go for gentle cooking. Steam it, bake it, poach it, or lightly sauté it in olive oil. Even better, pair it with vitamin C-rich veggies like bell peppers or spinach. This combo boosts your absorption of iron and zinc, both of which support muscle strength and endurance. So here's the deal. Chicken is affordable, it's versatile, and it's easy to digest. If you're looking for a smart, no-fuss way to fight fatigue and stay steady on your feet, chicken delivers. Include it a few times a week, and over time you may notice more stability when walking, better energy throughout the day, and that extra bit of confidence that comes with feeling strong again. It's not about eating more. It's about eating smarter. And chicken, when cooked with care, is one of the smartest choices for aging muscles. Ready for the next one? It's small, plant-based, and might be sitting in your pantry already: quinoa. Let's talk about quinoa, but mighty. You've probably seen it in health food stores, maybe even tried it in a salad. But don't let its size fool you. For older adults, quinoa is one of the best plant-based sources of complete protein you can find. Just 100 grams of cooked quinoa gives you about 4 tang of protein and here's the kicker: it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle. That's rare for a plant. And for those of us over 60, that's a big deal. Because even if you're eating enough calories, your muscles need the right building blocks to stay strong, and quinoa delivers exactly that. But it doesn't stop at protein. Quinoa is also packed with muscle-supporting minerals: magnesium to relax your muscles and help you sleep, potassium to support circulation and steady your heart, iron to fight off fatigue by carrying oxygen through your blood, phosphorus to keep your bones and joints moving smoothly. That's a lot of good in one little grain. And if you're managing blood sugar or often feel a crash in the afternoon, quinoa can help with that too. Its complex carbs and fiber release energy slowly, keeping blood sugar more stable throughout the day. To get the most from quinoa, here's a quick tip. Soak it for at least 6 hours before cooking. That helps remove phytic acid, a natural compound that can block mineral absorption. Then lightly toast the seeds before boiling. They become more flavorful and easier to digest. Aim for 1 cup of cooked quinoa per day. And it's so versatile, you'll never get bored. Mix it with black beans and veggies for a power lunch. Add it to soup, or try it as a warm breakfast bowl, with fruit and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Quinoa is gentle, nutritious, and perfect for aging digestion. It supports muscle strength, balances energy, and keeps you full longer so you're not reaching for empty snacks that leave you feeling sluggish. Up next, let's talk about a food that's been quietly supporting muscle and bone strength for decades, especially important for women after menopause and men with joint issues. Let's talk soy. Now let's talk about soy, one of the most underrated, overperforming foods for strength after 60. If you're looking for something that builds muscle and protects bones, soy checks both boxes, especially for women after menopause and men who are noticing joint discomfort. Here's why it matters. Soy is one of the few plant-based foods that gives you complete protein, meaning it has all 9 essential amino acids your body can't make on its own. Just 100 grams of cooked soybeans gives you about 9 grams of high-quality protein, and it's easy for older bodies to digest and use. But what really makes soy stand out is something called isoflavones, natural plant compounds that mimic estrogen. And that's a big deal, because after 60, our natural hormone levels drop. That dip can lead to bone thinning, joint pain, and a higher risk of fractures. Isoflavones give your body gentle, plant-based support. They help maintain bone density, ease stiffness, and even reduce the risk of osteoporosis. And studies show that seniors who include soy regularly lose muscle at a slower rate, especially when it's paired with light movement and a good night's sleep. Now let's talk fiber, because soy's got plenty of that too. Fiber doesn't just help with digestion, which, let's be honest, gets trickier with age. It also regulates blood sugar, fights bloating, and keeps your energy steady. No more post-meal crashes or sugar spikes. So how much soy should you be eating? Aim for around 250-300 grams of cooked soybeans or soy milk per day. If you're going with tofu, tempeh, or other fermented soy products, 100-150 grams is perfect. And don't worry, it's incredibly versatile. Blend soy milk into your smoothie. Add tofu cubes to soups or stir-fries. Enjoy roasted soybeans as a crunchy snack. Want to get the most out of it? Soak the soybeans in warm water for 6 hours before cooking. This helps remove anti-nutrients that can block your absorption of all that good stuff. A light toast before cooking also boosts flavor and makes it easier on your stomach. If you're still unsure, start small. Add a few tofu cubes to your next meal. You'll be surprised how filling, comforting, and satisfying it is. Now, Soy isn't just a meat substitute, it's a true muscle protector and bone builder. Something simple, gentle, and powerful enough to help you feel grounded and strong again. And speaking of simple, up next is one of the most affordable and most powerful foods you can add to your routine. It's tiny, humble, and often overlooked, but it's an absolute game changer for aging bodies. Let's talk lentils. Let's dive into the quiet powerhouse of the legume world, lentils. These small, earthy little beans might not look like much, but for older adults, lentils pack serious muscle-saving potential. Just 100 grams of cooked lentils gives you around 9 grams of plant-based protein, more than enough to help preserve lean muscle and maintain energy as you age. And when it comes to fighting sarcopenia, that slow, sneaky muscle loss that starts creeping in after 60, lentils are one of the most affordable, effective, and gentle ways to push back. But protein is just the beginning. Lentils are also high in fiber, which helps smooth out digestion, regulate blood sugar, and keep your appetite steady. If you're dealing with constipation, bloating, or that heavy crash after meals, lentils can be the fix you didn't know you needed. That fiber also keeps you full longer, so you're less likely to reach for processed snacks that spike blood sugar and leave you feeling drained. What else do lentils bring to the table? A lot. Iron to fight fatigue and help your muscles and brain stay oxygenated. Folate to support brain function and memory. Magnesium to relax tight muscles and improve sleep. Potassium to regulate blood pressure and heart rhythm. This one humble food supports circulation, joint flexibility, muscle recovery, and even mental clarity. And here's something really powerful. Lentils are full of antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, which help reduce joint pain, calm chronic inflammation, and protect your heart. That makes lentils a smart choice if you're managing arthritis, type 2 diabetes, or just the aches and stiffness that often come with aging. The best part? Lentils are ridiculously easy to prepare. You can stir them into soups, toss them in salads, mix them with quinoa for a nutrient-rich bowl, or even serve them warm with spices and olive oil as a simple side. Try to eat 150, 200 grams of cooked lentils per day, about half to 1 cup. And here's a tip. Soak them overnight before cooking. It reduces compounds that can block mineral absorption and makes them easier on your stomach. Don't let their size fool you. Lentils may be small, but they're mighty. And if you're looking for something soft, nourishing, and ideal for a light dinner or bedtime snack, let's wrap this up with a food that's often overlooked but might just be your new evening go-to. Let's talk cottage cheese. This creamy, gentle dairy food delivers exactly what aging bodies need. Slow-releasing, high-quality protein that works while you rest. 100 grams of cottage cheese gives you around 11 grams of protein, mostly in the form of casein, a protein that digests slowly, feeding your muscles for hours after eating. That means it keeps working long after dinner, even while you sleep. If you've ever woken up stiff, sore, or weak, a scoop of cottage cheese at night could help your muscles rebuild and recover in the quiet hours of the night. Cottage cheese is also rich in calcium for strong bones, vitamin 12 for brain and nerve health, and it's naturally low in fat, making it heart healthy too. If the texture isn't your favorite, here's a trick. Soak it briefly in cold water and drain. It'll turn smoother and lighter. And it's versatile. Mix it into oatmeal. Add it to soups for creaminess. Pair it with fruit for a protein-packed breakfast. Or eat it solo before bed with a sprinkle of cinnamon. Now that we've covered these 5 muscle-friendly foods, each one more protein-rich than eggs and perfect for aging bodies, let's quickly recap. Staying strong after 60 doesn't mean chasing fads or expensive supplements. It means eating chicken for complete protein and recovery, adding quinoa for amino acids and steady energy, choosing soy to protect muscle and bone, using lentils as a powerful, affordable foundation, and ending your day with cottage cheese to repair overnight. You don't have to do it all at once. Just pick one change. Add it to your routine. Build from there. So which food are you going to try first? Let us know in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else to take their first step too. And if you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you love, and subscribe to Vital 365, where we bring you science-backed health tips to stay strong, steady, and independent every day of the year.